You have $1 trillion. A wire transfer, a glitch in the system, an inheritance from a long-lost uncle, it doesn't matter. It's yours, but there's a catch. You have exactly 7 days to spend every last cent. If you don't, it all disappears. So, could you do it? Before you book your first private jet, let's do the math. $1 trillion in 7 days? That's $142.8 billion per day, which is $5.95 billion per hour, which is $99.1 million per minute, which is $1.65 million every single second. For 7 straight days, you have to spend the equivalent of a new Bugatti Veyron every 2 seconds. This isn't a fantasy. This is a logistical nightmare. This isn't a problem of wealth. It's a problem of bandwidth. And the hard truth is, you are going to fail. Miserably? Here's why. Phase 1, day 1 and 2, the easy stuff. You wake up on day 1. You're energized. You're ready. You're going to buy things. You start with the classics. You call a dealer. I'll take the most expensive superyacht in the world. The Azam. Price $600 million. Great. You've been spending for 6 minutes. You still have $999.4 billion. You need to think bigger. You order a new Boeing 747-8 custom interior, $400 million. You buy a private island in the Bahamas, $100 million. You buy the 10 most expensive penthouses in New York, London, and Dubai. That's another $2 billion. You're bored of cars, so you just buy the entire 2025 production line of Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Rolls-Royce. Another $10 billion. It's the end of day 2. You've spent maybe $15 billion. You feel incredible, but you're in trouble. You still have $985 billion. And you've just hit your first massive wall. Friction. You see, you don't buy a $600 million yacht. You acquire it. It takes weeks of lawyers, maritime inspections, flagship registrations, and contracts. Your 7-day clock just ran into 6 months of escrow. You can't buy 1,000 hypercars. They haven't been built yet. You can't find 10 penthouses to close on in 48 hours. You have all the money in the world, but you're being stopped by the most boring thing in the world, paperwork. Physical assets are too slow. You need to buy things that move at the speed of light. You need to go to Wall Street. Phase 2, day 3 and 4, the financial market. It's day 3. You still have over $900 billion. You're getting nervous. You decide to buy a company. You look at the stock market. You'll buy Ford Motor Company. It's worth about $45 billion. A bargain. You call a broker. Buy all of Ford. The broker laughs, then quits, then has a heart attack. Here's the problem. You can't just buy Ford, you have to buy its shares. The second your $45 billion buy order hits the market, the system sees you. Algorithms, traders, and bots all detect a whale of unprecedented size. The price doesn't just rise, it detonates. A share that was $11 is now $20, now $50, now $100. To buy the whole company, you don't spend $45 billion. You end up spending $100 billion. This is called slippage, but you won't even get that far. The instant your order is detected, the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, triggers a market-wide circuit breaker. They halt all trading in Ford. Then they halt all trading everywhere. Your 7-day clock is now frozen by federal regulators who have launched an investigation into who you are, where the money came from, and how you just broke the global economy. You're not a whale. You're an asteroid. Phase 3, day 5 and 6, the SMART strategy. The feds clear you. It's day 5. You have 48 hours and $800 billion left. You've learned your lesson. You can't buy one big thing. So you'll buy everything. You decide to spend $800 billion on an S&P 500 index fund, a little slice of the 500 biggest companies. This is what giant banks do. They hide their massive trades in dark pools to avoid causing the panic you just did. But even they can't hide this. $800 billion is more than the entire daily trading volume of the New York Stock Exchange. You aren't trying to push a river through a garden hose. You are trying to push the Pacific Ocean through a coffee straw. The system simply cannot absorb it. Every trade fails, every server crashes, every banker quits. You have broken the concept of the stock market. Day 7, the Desperation. It's the final day. 24 hours. You still have $800 billion. You are desperate. You'll buy things that aren't on a market. Art, you'll buy the Mona Lisa. You'll buy all of Picasso. The problem? The entire global art market sold $67 billion in all of 2023. You have to buy 12 years worth of art today. And most of it isn't for sale. Bitcoin, the 24/7 unregulated market. You place a $100 billion buy order. The price of a single coin doesn't just go to the moon. It goes to Mars. It hits $10 million. You've just priced out every other human on Earth. You've destroyed its utility. You spent $100 billion, but you now hold 99% of a currency that is once again worthless because you're the only one who can afford it. You try to give it away. You try to donate it, but foundations, charities, they aren't equipped to receive $100 billion. They would collapse under the tax implications and regulatory burdens. The conclusion, the myth of spending. The clock hits zero. You're still holding $600, $700 billion. You've failed. You couldn't spend your trillion, and it brings us to the real meaning of spending. Spending isn't an action, it's a transaction. It requires a second person, a seller, a lawyer, a banker, a regulator, a system. You can't spend $1 trillion in 7 days for the same reason you can't drink the entire ocean in 7 days. It's not a problem of thirst, it's a problem of scale. Our global economy is a massive, complex engine built to process billions of transactions a day smoothly and efficiently. But you just tried to dump an entire ocean of fuel into its gas tank in 1 week. The engine didn't just stall. It seized. It melted. The system is designed to process value, not to absorb an explosion. You couldn't spend your trillion. And in trying, you didn't just fail a challenge, you broke the entire game. But this game, our real economy isn't broken, it's just complex. And while spending $1 trillion is a logistical impossibility, earning your own wealth isn't. It's just a problem of opportunity. In this reality, you don't need to break the system. You just need to find the right entry point. I've placed a link in the description and the pinned comment. It's not a $1 trillion fantasy, it's a resource for real-world job opportunities that can help you build your own wealth, one transaction at a time. Click it and sign up. If you value this kind of analysis, join TheGrandScaler. Comment below with your own 7-day spending strategy. Share this video to debate the logistics. And of course, like and subscribe so you never miss our next look at the systems that control our world.